Peace, love, and harmony, family. I am Infinite Elevation, consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Because we real G's know elevation is the way to grow exponentially abundantly. Can you feel me? I know you can. Now let's get into this. Now today let's talk about how to be courageous and go out and live, get the goal from within, And like I say, like I always say, I only can share from my experience because to get the goal, I had to do a lot of sacrificing. And I can tell you, sometimes sacrificing is not easy to do because after you grew up to be programmed in one way of being, one way of thinking, one way of seeing life. It is can be, and it is difficult to move out from an old paradigm and put yourself in a new one. And for me, I had to trust myself in doing this courageous act of giving myself what I wanted, what I chose to see in reality, And it took a lot of encouragement and it took a lot of solitude. It took a lot of, working on myself. It took a lot of me being in control of my ego to get to this place of getting the goal now, going out and live for myself, being responsible for myself, being responsible for my business, being responsible for everything that is meaningful from within, and I had to get rid of self-doubt and fear first to begin. And the way I did that was learning about myself and understanding who I am deeply as this goddess living in reality, And the moment I grasp who I am, I set out to get the goal for my life. And I was courageous as a lioness to get to what served my life abundantly, And I can tell you, it is a marathon because who I am now and who I was back then when I woke up to the truth of who I am, I can really tell you it's a marathon. It's 5 years on my journey, and I can tell you that it is a never-ending marathon because this is what the beauty of life offers us now. Spontaneity, challenges, things that keep us excited, things that keep us surprised, and most of all, co-creating our passion with so much love and dedications for our life, And it is in this, I was able to take the leap of faith now, take a risk and say, you know what? The matrix always the, but let me see for myself what I have in tuned in and learning for myself where that will take me now, And yes, it came with many challenges, but here I am today still standing tall, still breathing, but in a better space for my life, and co-creating generational wealth and abundance in my life, you know, managing my business consciously for my life and my family, you know, and having the greatest support from my partner, who is also a part of the same business that we have together co-creatively. And it is through him and many other beautiful souls that inspired my life and empowered me to take this path, you know, and I am also doing the same, showing up here every day to empower your lives, to take the leap of faith, you know. And one of the things is, that's one of the things, to be around people who inspire you and empower you to be the greatest version of you for you, and have that reflected back onto yourself. You know, people like mentors, people who are like-minded, people who are motivational and gives you the strength every day to keep going at your passions, at your manifestations, whether it be love, whether it be financial freedom, whether it be peace in your life, whatever it is that you want for yourself, you know, allow that to be the goal for your life now. And it means really dedicating your life to yourself so that you become the greatest version and receive everything that is great for yourself. You know, I'm a living example of that every day. You know, I'm living in my purpose, my passion, which is serving humanity in every way, you know. And it is so beautiful that now I have come into all of my power, that I can speak about any subject in any given day, any time, any space, and uplift and empower many beautiful souls and reflections of my life to be courageous, have a, how to say, have the zeal for your life, give your life meaning for yourself now. Because I can tell you, when I started being responsible for myself, you know, there were days I wanted to my bed and not have nothing to do with this journey, but it is in those days that when I felt that way and I pushed through, I received a lot of breakthroughs now, you know, and it is because of courageousness now, and being in the vocation that I came here to be now. You know, I am able to live in my goals, in my dream, you know, and I have so many of them that I don't get bored. You know, I love to draw, I love to cook, I love to, there's so much things, I love gardening, there's so much things I love to do that I am never bored with myself, no, not ever bored with myself, because I have so much space to co-create what I love to do. and give all that is in me to myself and be courageous at business ideas, be courageous at lifestyle, be courageous at the way I carry myself, be courageous at working on my shadows, being courageous at everything for your life, And it is because of courageousness I am able to sit here and be authentic with everyone who is on this journey, to let you guys know that there's nothing to fear, in this marathon called life, because the beauty and courageousness is having fun with it now, Like, I'll give you an example. When I started my apartment 2 years ago, I couldn't see where I was getting money to get the blocks and all of these different things. Most of the apartment was already built, but it wasn't built in and blocked off from my space. And I couldn't see where I was going to get money to do that at the time and stuff, because, I was focused on healing myself and learning myself so much that, and having nature provide my means for me, that working wasn't a thing for me back then. Going out to get a salary was nothing for me back then. I was super focused on getting to know who I am, And when I did decide to give myself financial freedom, I had to settle with a plan. And I planned it out 2 months prior before giving it a go now. And, the universe, as beautiful as it is, aligned everything. Not in a way that I thought it would have happened, but it aligned it in such a way that I was free thinking and knowing how to navigate and get the place functional now. And with no money. And what had happened is that somebody wanted a place to stay, and she was willing to stay in it while I do repairs or, follow the place now. And she made her payments and upfront to stay in the place, and I made the sacrifice to use the down payment and the rent money to build out the space and block it up and make it a whole functional unit to live in, So when she came there, it didn't have any kitchen. It didn't have a kitchen to wash your ways. It didn't have a counter or anything to do like that. It didn't have that. And it had a hole in the wall that was that connected the two apartments together. And I had a beautiful neighbor that gave me helping hand, because he is all-rounder. When I mean all-rounder, he is a carpenter, mason, he builds, and we worked out a way of me paying him while doing renovations in his space and having the tenant live in this space. And this is what courageousness does for us now. It gives, once we take the leap of faith, it gives us solutions for our life to co-create and bring what we have inside of us forward now. And it is in being courageous that taking the leap of faith for my business, and for some of you might be other things, your passions or whatever it is that you came encoded here to be and to bring to the table for the earth, you know. Being courageous and going after your dream within will set you up for the most beautiful experience, life experience, memories. Because I could sit down and talk about it now and feel good about it now, knowing that, hey, because I was courageous and not fearful and having doubt in myself, going after what it is I choose to have for myself, it came to my reality now, and I have the universe to thank for that, because I had so many experiences while building all the apartment. I even get to learn how to do certain things. Plumbing, I got to learn how to do plumbing. I get to learn how to miter corners when you're putting up shelves and stuff like that. I get to learn about different types of nails, and it had the challenges with it too, where things didn't fall into place at the right time, and I had fun doing it, because when the challenges came up, I had to sit with myself and find ways to combat the challenges, and they came fast because I was depending on myself and how to maneuver things on my own terms and make it work for myself without stressing out myself, and this is what courageousness brings, it gives you that spark for the passion that you hold within. And now I can say I'm in a very content space in my life now, now that I don't have a tenant in my apartment right now. I am courageous enough to take up another challenge for my life and go at it, and along the same business, but in different ways now, and it is because of this I say to you, to the beautiful souls, don't let anybody hold you back from your goal. Don't let anybody kill your dream for yourself. Don't let anybody install fear for yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything and that will work and all these different things. Don't. Because I had so many people tell me that about myself and wanted me to return to the system to make a earning. And I could tell you this, if you choose to do that, but don't get attached to it. Choose to go in the matrix, make your money and build your own sustainable way of living, but don't get attached to it. Don't be in a space that you go into this system and you're getting grossed by the old ways of living. No, don't do that. Go out there, get what you're going to get. Remember, the goal is to get what is beautiful unto yourself. And just as they used us to try and build the shitty world, we can use them to build our beautiful world. There is somebody I knew, and she have a channel on YouTube called Chasing Solana. And Solana moved from where she was living, and she went to a new state to live, and had to find a way to build her business on her own. And she went back out into the matrix for a year, and made money to set up her business, and um, is now reaping the rewards and doing that. She said it wasn't easy being in a space with negative and low vibrational frequency, but she had to do what she had to do for herself. And now that she has overcome the matrix and reap what she had to reap from there, and now putting her earnings back into her business and reaping the rewards of having her own business, it inspired her to share the message of going out and going out and live and getting your own goal now. I had done that at one point in my life too, where I had more than one business, and all of them I went back out into the system, but I was now awake and aware. I was now waking up, and it showed me that when I went back out, how much you can be sucked into it if you're not aware. And I had a lot of downfalls with that. And fast forward to the space of now having my own business, being content with what I have now, and it is for this being courageous for your life will only reap beautiful, meaningful ways for your life and connections for your life, and having mentors and people who are on this same path with you, or people who have already been on this journey, or people who already, how to say this, boy, succeeded in this journey in your life now. I had to do it too, and up to this day I still listen to some of these people that are empowering my life every day now, and it is because of being courageous I can sit in front of you, and my beautiful passion is to share my sacred love with you and want the best for you, just as I have the best for myself now, and empower you with the courageousness that I have for myself, always determined to win at my life, no one else but my own, and making that to be the beacon of light to others who choose to be intuitively guided with their passions and the way the universe is channeling its frequencies to you. So I say to the beautiful souls, live in your truth, live in your authentic states, live in your passion, give yourself the freedom to be who you are. I live my freedom every day, and I can tell you, I am a very happy woman within, very random. I used to be expressing that externally, but I do with beautiful souls just like me, but every day I am happy with my life and content and free to be, and the universe is always working in my favor. I woke up today and I told myself today I want to have fruit today, but I didn't have a lot of fruits, and so I got up and I said to myself, it would be beautiful to just get some coconut water today. And you know what? Within an hour time, there were some men in my neighbor's yard picking coconut. And I asked for one and I ended up with 3. So I'll tell you today, beautiful souls, because when you're courageous for your life and you choose to live beautiful unto yourself for your life, and you are organic in your states, and you are always in your sacred heart, co-creating, manifesting, meditating, just loving up on everything within, you will always be courageous for your life. And it is in taking these risks, we succeed at our heartfelt passions, our heartfelt experiences that we choose to receive, you know, and create wealth for ourselves now. You know, some people think wealth is just about money and stuff. And it's some, yes, but first, you got to take care of yourself first. Take care of your emotions, take care of your health, because without health, you got no wealth. If you're sick all the time, how can you build on your passion? How can you be courageous for these things? No, you got to take care of you first and give yourself that so that you can now run the marathon for your life. I do it every day. You know, today I had another detox day. And when I have detox days, I don't go out to run because I know what my body, when my body says time to go, it's time to go. So, and because I am continuously detoxing my body and taking care of my health and eating properly and, you know, living authentic onto myself, I get to run the marathon because in every new day after this detox, I will feel great, you know, because I'm not harboring a sluggish lifestyle onto myself now. I'm always cleaning my avatar, I was taking care of it, I'm always dismissing what doesn't serve me now. And it is true, my taking care of my wealth, which is my health, which will bring more wealth for my life in all areas in my life. That being courageous at disciplines and boundaries and integrity and standards and virtues and living that into my life, I am reaping everything that is beneficial to my life. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, go out and get the goal for your life. It ain't nobody else own but yours. And nobody can tell you how to live your life and how to be for your life now. You know, and now that we are awakened, we have awakened to ourselves and know what we want to experience for ourselves, because dark and light there, but what it is you want to experience for yourself. You want to experience darkness? All right, well, go there. You understand? You can always change your mind and go back to the light, you know. But don't stay in one state too long and get trapped in it. Both of them have to be balanced to understand yourself, to be courageous. And then, because if you're too positive, you can get trampled upon. And if you're too negative, you can be the one that tramples, and that doesn't work. No way for your life, you know. You got to be balancing yourself to be courageous for your life. And I am freaking balanced like yo. I can tell you that. You know, I'm a very beautiful woman, internal, externally. But the minute you try to take or claim my space or tell me what to do with it or put up self-doubt or negativity in it, you get a dose of me that you don't expect coming now, and it is not scandalous now. It is straight to the point. So I say this to you today, beautiful souls. Be courageous for your life and see what life gives you. It is always blessing you when you live organic to the truth of you. I hope this has helped somebody today to empower their life and live in all of your beautiful passions for your life in every way. You know, when you have full control of your life, like I do, there's nothing outside yourself that can take your courageousness from you. I am infinite elevation, consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Because we real G's know elevation is the way to grow exponentially, abundantly. To have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, wonderful, amazing day, just as you are courageous as a lion or a lioness in the pursuit of beauty for your life in every way, living authentic with yourself in every way, as the universe works in your favor in every way, because you choose to secretly love yourself and listen to your intuitive guidance for your life in every way. Courageous, strong, and bold, giving your life meaning and beauty in every way. I love all of you. High vibrational. Woohoo! 5D, New Earth Stars. Have a beautiful day now. Bye.